Hi everybody, making another video as a follow-up to the other videos that I've made to do with my tinnitus and how I'm trying to cope with it and also how I'm trying to get rid of it. So today I am talking about herbal tinctures. As a little recap, I'm still taking black seed oil. I'm about 6 to 7 weeks in with that, and it hasn't really made any difference. I like the taste of it, not quite sure what else it's doing for me, but I may continue that for another month just to see if I get any joy with that. But at the moment, it hasn't made any difference to my tinnitus problems. So today I'm talking about herbal tinctures. My sister actually got me into this because she's had trouble sleeping and she does suffer with some tinnitus, although it's not chronic disabling tinnitus like I suffer with at the moment. So she's taking some herbal tinctures, and these are mainly herbs that are soaked in alcohol to extract the goodness from the herbs, and then it's sold as a tincture. And what she does is she takes, for example, 10 drops of a certain tincture, and then she'll pour a little bit of boiling water in it. The idea is to boil off the alcohol and then wait for it to cool down, and you drink it, and it gives you the herbal tincture, and hopefully that will help you with whatever you're taking it for. So I've got some here. She's actually taking lemon balm. She takes skullcap, and she takes passiflora or passion flower. Now she takes 10 to 15 drops each of those, and she's taking that 3 times a day. You can take that twice a day, but what she found was that after about 3 or 4 days she has terrible trouble sleeping, and she just slept for the best night's sleep that she's ever had for years and years and years. And this continued while she was taking the tinctures, and as I said, she was doing 3 times a day. Unfortunately, she slipped a few weeks in and didn't take it, and so she felt a little bit anxious, and her sleep pattern just went out of kilter slightly. But she's back into it now, and she swears by them. So I'm taking those. I'll just remind you what they are if you want to try this for yourself. Always, as a disclaimer, speak to a herbalist, do some research for yourself. Obviously, don't and talk to your medical practitioner. Don't just go in there and take them without knowing what you're doing. But lemon balm, skullcap, and passion flower, passiflora, I believe it's called. So those are the 3 that I've started taking for sleep, because I have terrible problems sleeping with the ringing in my ears and with the chronic disabling tinnitus that I suffer with, but that I'm determined to get rid of. So I spoke to a herbalist myself, and she suggested that I take tincture with Ginkgo Biloba. If you've watched my other videos, I have taken Ginkgo Biloba, many different brands, in tablet form, but this is in tincture form, and I'm taking 10 drops of that twice a day. Black Cohosh, and I'm taking that 10 drops twice a day. And I'm also taking oat straw, extract of oat straw, in a herbal tincture, because that tends to help people who are convalescing and for people who are suffering with a lot of stress. And the black cohosh root, I believe it comes from America somewhere, that for some reason is very good for chronic tinnitus, I've been told. So they're the 3 tinctures that I'm taking for the tinnitus. I'll try them twice a day, and if they don't work or I don't think I'm taking enough, I will up that to 3 times a day. The ones for sleep that I showed you just now, I will probably actually take those 3 times a day and follow what my sister did, because that seemed to have worked for her. So this is another thing that I'm trying. Obviously, with so many things to do with tinnitus, these things don't happen overnight. You don't just suddenly wake up and your tinnitus is gone. Especially with something like Ginkgo Biloba, that can take 3 to 6 months to start working. So I'm in for the long haul with this. Of course, this isn't deadly expensive, but it will cost you about £60. I have bought, you can get little 50ml bottles just to try. They're cheaper, but you're still looking at about £10 a bottle. So I've got about £60 worth in English monies here. I did also buy some St Johns Wort at the suggestion, St Johns Wort dried herb for tea, at my herbalist suggestion, because she said that's good for raising the mood and also will help with getting less stressed with the tinnitus that I particularly suffer with. So there are the tinctures that I'm trying. Again, always consult with a herbalist, do your research online, and if you're worried at all, then speak to your health professional. And I will let you know in time whether or not these are working for me, whether it's sleep or both, with getting rid of tinnitus as well, or lessening it. What my sister found with her 3 tinctures that she was taking for sleep was that they did actually, her tinnitus actually quietened down a little bit as well, as a result of her getting a really proper, deep, lovely sleep. So I'm looking forward to that. If anything works, I'll be happy. So I hope you find that useful. I haven't seen many other videos online to do with tinnitus and herbal tinctures, but I will let you all know how I'm getting on with that in the future. And if you've got tinnitus, I really empathise with you and hope that some of the things I mentioned in the videos will help you get some tinnitus relief or get rid of your tinnitus. Please put a comment below the video if you suffer with tinnitus. Let us know what your tinnitus sounds like, how long have you had your tinnitus, what you've tried. You might have found something that's been successful, even to give you some relief from tinnitus. So please leave comments down below to help myself and other people as well. And please like this video and subscribe to the channel if you wouldn't mind. And that will encourage me to make some other videos in the future. So I look forward to talking to you again about these herbal tinctures, and I wish you all well and see you in the next video.